Hello, my name is Shinyu and my partner's name is Abby. Today's presentation will cover a demonstration of X bar and R charts, uniformly weighted moving average charts, exponentially weighted moving average charts, and a Pareto plot. We will be using the data sample CLIPS1 in JUMP as demonstration. Starting with the X bar and R chart, first we open up the data sample by going to Help, then Sample Data, and selecting CLIPS1 data sample. One of the ways to create the X bar and R chart is first going to Analyze, Quality and Process, Control Chart Builder, and we took the gap to the y-axis and then we took sample in the x-axis. This is the result of the X bar chart, the chart above, and then right below it is the R chart. Based on our graph, both the R chart and the X bar chart are in control. That means no points fall outside the lower control limit and the upper control limit. However, in the X bar chart, sample 6 is close to being out of control by almost reaching the upper control limit, and sample 18 is close to falling under the lower control limit. For production, this means that they should pay closer attention to why sample 6 and 18 are close to being out of control and make changes accordingly. The CLIPS1 sample data already has a uniformly weighted moving average chart. We can run script and use this chart to compare to the one we will build. To create one, we go to Analyze, Quality and Process, and click on UWMA. Then we drag gap into the process section and the sample into the sample label section and click OK. This is the results we get, and it's the same results as the sample data provided. A uniformly weighted moving average chart monitors small shifts in the process mean uniformly. Based on our previous results, we analyzed that a sample in status A is out of control because it passes the upper control limit, as well as a sample in status B that passes the lower control limit. For production, this means that they should closely monitor what happened to make them out of control and make the mean shift, causing it to pass the control limits.
This dataset already has a script that will create the EWMA chart. We will use this as comparison for the one that we will make. First, we go to Analyze, Quality and Process, Control Chart, and then click EWMA. Gap goes on the process and sample goes in the sample label. Then we click OK. As you can see, the graphs are identical. These are the results that we get when we created the chart. An exponentially weighted moving average chart monitors small shifts in the process mean exponentially. A sample in status A is about to be out of control. It touches the upper control limit. This means that for production, they should closely monitor what happened to status A to make the mean shift in order to prevent it from passing the upper control limit or the lower control limit. Now we will create a Pareto chart. To do this, we will go to Analyze, Quality and Process, and click Pareto chart. We had to change sample to an ordinal data type in order for this to work. Status goes on the Y and sample goes in the frequency. Then we click OK and our Pareto chart is the result. These are the results that we get when we created the chart. Pareto plots show the frequency of each category and the cumulative percentage of the categories. From this chart, you can see that status A has a count of 600 and status B has a count of 450. Thank you for watching our video.